So let's start. So in January, we've got health. So a big focus here on your health. Where you'll probably be changing your diet or doing something that enhances your health. January is the month of new beginnings, where we all go down that route of trying to change things, and you're probably no different, and you might be focusing a lot on your health. Maybe 2018 was not a good year for health for you, but so you're deciding to make that change where you reshuffle the way you eat or the way you exercise, or it's something new coming in. So sort of a New Year's resolution that you're putting into action, and that runs through the month where you're focusing on your health. Now you've got the gambler card as the second card, which says the willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So you are taking a leap of faith. You're making a very calculated you're taking a bit of a calculated risk, really, and you're trying to make some sort of decision here. You haven't got all the facts revealed because this man's got a blindfold, but this is like the Fool card. You're starting something new, taking that leap of faith, and you're going a lot on your intuition. Now, Cancer is a very psychic sign, so this is something that you know what you want to do, and you are going to be following that. You've got the Lover's card over here, so making a choice over here, and it is also taking a calculated risk card. You are looking at all the facts. You do need to look at facts, and you need to look at it very, very carefully. So you are exploring a lot of options, but you're looking at it from a very, very unemotional point of view. So it's almost like you're sitting back and looking at all the options available to you, and you are making a decision based on that. And you've got the Knight of Earth over here, so loyal, dedicated, honorable, and it's time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. So it looks like you are going to be focusing a lot on your work and trying to get things done from that point of view, taking a lot of time. And very focused as far as work goes, and it's long, hard, dedicated work, and it's also like maybe long hours that you will be working, and really being very practical and very focused. So that is the energies that are running through that month. A lot of work focus and focus on your health. So in February, you've got parenting. So if you are a parent, you will be, there might be some issues that come up with your children. If you are a child, you might have some issues with your parents. So a lot of parenting issues coming up over there during February, maybe a reshuffling of relationships going on there. You've got dilettante, which is like, somebody who is now spending a lot more time, or you need to spend a lot more time on deep things rather than worrying about superficial things. So don't worry about the way you look or the way things are on a superficial level. You need to see the deeper aspects of it and spend a lot of time appreciating the good things. So this is really a time for you to count your blessings during this period. Then you've got the Star card over here, and you are getting some inspiration coming in, so you are spending a lot more time on your spirituality. You are, with this card being in the sign of Aquarius, you might be meeting very, very different kinds of people that you usually don't associate with on a daily basis, or haven't really bothered to spend much time with these kinds of people, but they are people that are bringing new concepts to you. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, so these people are making big impacts. It could be some, people on the global front on a wider scale than just the people that you just usually associate with. But they're bringing a lot of inspiration, and you're taking a lot of what they're saying and you're putting it into your daily life over here with the Star card, and you're finding a path, a direction in your life. So you're bringing in a lot of new things, maybe very radical changes that you're starting to make within your life. And this is causing a big change in your life. So the Wheel of Fortune coming in for you, a positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So it looks like, with it being preceded by the Star card, big positive changes coming for you, and moving away, a sudden moving away from things that were really negative in your life. Now, the Star card ruled by Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus bringing in very sudden changes. And then you've got the Wheel coming in, which says a situation suddenly moves forward, means that these positive changes are coming, and it might be something that is brought in by the people that you meet, these new people that you're meeting, and these are bringing sudden, quick changes, and these are in a a positive direction, bringing a lot more balance. If there's an old legal situation that you were dealing with, that will suddenly come to an end, and you won't have to deal with that anymore. It looks like there's just things are just going to be moving forward for you, and in a very positive way. Endings of old situations and beginnings of new. So in March, you've got communication, monk, nun. You've got the Page of Cups, the Four of Cups, and you've got the Page of Water. So, talking to a lot of people, you've met them in February, all these different various kinds of people that you've never usually communicated with before, and it looks like you're strengthening communication with them, putting out a lot of information as well during this month of March. You've got monk, nun over here, so you might be spending a lot of time by yourself. You might be dealing with issues, where there are, you can see this monk and this nun have their backs faced to each other. So it looks like, there is you have to make a decision between what you want to accept and what you want to follow. There are two sides to this particular story. You seem to be very dedicated to doing things. You're doing whatever you're working at, you're doing it above and beyond what you usually are expected to do. So you're going that extra mile to do this work because you're very dedicated to it. You're very passionate about it. There might be some spiritual connotations to it as well. So, you're making this choice about dedicating yourself to it, and you're very, very focused on it. But it's also giving you the spiritual satisfaction as well with this card. And it says you're being very single-minded about it. So, you're not really listening to what anybody else has got to say. You seem to have found a pathway in your life, and you seem to be following it during this month. So the Four of Cups, there it looks like there's some kind of offer. It's the card of blended pleasure. So it looks like there's, some things work out, some things don't during this month. It's, it's trying to find that balance about what works or what doesn't. You've got the card, the cup being handed to you. So a new offer coming in. It's a card with Cancer on it, and that's your sign. So something that you really wanted is going to be handed to you. And it looks like there's divine timing at place. If you look at all these cups, they've got the phases of the moon. Maybe you should look out, during the full moon phase when this offer is being made, and that might be the timing of the card. It might be something that has got global implications. So you might be traveling, communicating with a lot of people, maybe starting a new project, maybe starting something on your own that, you have to put out to the world. But definitely a month where, divine timing at place, and you're reaching out to a wider audience than what you have previously reached to. This cup has got Cancer on it. It might involve something with a home life, but it looks like there may be a shift or change in your residence. You might be moving. You might be actually going overseas, maybe getting a job somewhere else, leaving the country that you live in to go work somewhere else. And it is all divinely timed, so you have to wait. The Four of Cups is, usually a card of stability. It's a card of, where you are fed up with whatever you have at the moment, and you're trying to get out more from life than what the hand that you've been dealt. And don't miss opportunities. The Four of Cups really advises you must open your eyes and accept any kind of opportunity that comes. Also, it's an unexpected opportunity. You see this woman's back is to this cup, so something coming out of the blue, and it is something that you've always wanted to do. And it's something that's going to take you probably all around the world as well. Now you've got the Page of Water over here. So it says a new person enters your life, a relationship begins, a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Now this is a cup, and cups also are about relationships, which I didn't bring that to light. So this could well be this new relationship that comes in with the Page of Water. The Page of Water also talks about studying. So you could be doing something that involves studying or new education, something new that comes in that makes you very, very happy. It could well be a new relationship entering. So this cup could be a new relationship. It could be a new course, something new that brings in new information as well. But definitely something new coming with this Page of Water. And the Page of Water is almost like the Ace of Cups. But it allows you, it's more concrete than the Ace of Cups, where the Ace of Cups is more concept. The Page of Cups is actually something very solid. So maybe this is a person or a really important information coming that's going to change your life, moving you into a different direction. Maybe it's that opportunity that you've always wanted, and that is coming in a very concrete form. Now, you've got in April, you've got the environment. So you are, thinking more on a larger scale, and you are concentrating a lot on things that are going on around you. Really, more focused on that. So you've got a liberator over here, freeing yourself and others from outmodeled beliefs, releasing negative thoughts. Negative thought pattern. So with this environment and this liberator, it seems like you're thinking more global right now. You're thinking of bigger concepts. Maybe you're changing something in your life that allows you to move into the wider arena of the world. For instance, you could be going vegan, where you have more of a global concept about what you eat, or you could be involved more in animal rights, but something where you've got that liberator energy coming in over here, and it's associated with the environment. So maybe something comes to light in the environment that makes you change your concepts and maybe change something in your life, the way you are practicing certain things, and it brings you more into that phase where you are becoming more aware about things that are going on around you and how you are impacting on this environment. You've got the Three of Swords over here as the next card. So something happening possibly within your work relationship, or maybe something going on within relationships around you. You've got Libra over here, and you've got Saturn in Libra here. So it's talking about maybe there's a breakdown in communication between you and the people that you are with within the work life. This is causing a lot of distress within you. There might be some kind of legal event that you're trying to sort out as well, or legal issues that you're trying to sort out, and there's a breakdown of communication. You might be waiting for some kind of legal message to come in, and that has not arrived, or you haven't achieved news about it. You could be dealing with three people as well. Usually the swords are, communications between you and people, and that is not really working out within the work front as well. So something coming in over here that it causes a bit of upset that is going on in April. And it causes a bit of depression in your side because you've got the Moon card over here. It says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes release fears that hold you back. So whatever happens, whatever breakdown of communication, or maybe people leaving your arena because you've got separations with this card, Saturn in Libra, causes you to be depressed. So you might be walking away from a few friends or leaving behind relationships, and this is causing a bit of depression, maybe a bit of confusion, maybe you're not sleeping well. So this causing a bit of upset, and this is going on in April. So in May, you've got healing going on, hedonist, magician, and the King of Earth. So it is what it says. You are, getting over maybe this difficult situation that you went on with this Three of Swords. So really, resolving issues in your head. It could be a physical healing where you are getting focused on your health, and you are getting maybe whatever you've put in place in January as far as your health issues go is now taking effect here in May. So you're starting to see results from whatever you've changed in your life. Hedonist says inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in oneself. So you are spending a lot of time focused on yourself here with this hedonist. As you can see, this person's eating food, so you are concentrating on maybe changing your diet, changing the way you do things, and that is bringing in a lot of healing within your body. So it's not a negative card. It's just saying that you are focusing on this health issues, and you are bringing about healing. Whatever you've put into concept in this first whatever you've changed as far as your health goes in this first 5 months, is going to have big effects, and you're going to be very pleased with the effects that it has on your body. So that's something to keep up. If you've started focusing on your health and changing things, that is something to keep up. You've got the Magician card over here, which is also now talking about, maybe you are dealing with a lot of people. You can see there's a large audience over here. You've got Mercury over here putting out information to a lot of people. Maybe you're doing a lot of talking, speeches, maybe presenting, a lot of seminars. Maybe you're the one that's doing the talking. So a lot of communication going on over here. It's also a phase where you become very technical. So you're working with a lot of technology during this particular phase. Watch out for people being, con artists, people saying things that they don't really mean. means. So because magician ruled by Mercury, and Mercury can be a bit of a prankster. So, this could be the what is going on. So you're very busy during this particular month as well, because Mercury, the magician, is all about multitasking. It's all about using all your abilities to get things done or get your message across, and being very technologically savvy as well during this month. So you're pretty busy, and you're multitasking, juggling things, maybe flying around a place, doing a lot of travel as well in this month of May. You got a King of Earth over here, so this is a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you are offered, the Midas touch. So whatever you're doing, you are manifesting with this Magician card, and you're working pretty well, and people are quite impressed with it, and this is a time for success. The King of Earth is the top of the range as far as money cards go, so you're going to be making a lot of money, and getting, if you're not in that position of leadership, you will be there by the time May comes, and making a lot of money as well. So maybe getting a new job, it could be a promotion, and know that it's very successful. Make sure that you are working on communication skills, especially with this Magician card. It's important to communicate very clearly and make sure that the right audience is receiving your message with it. You can see this a lot of people sitting and standing and listening to this. I suppose that's Mercury. But and it looks like there's a lot of business success over here. You've got the caduceus in this man's hand. So a lot of business success, and you can see it's followed by the King of Earth. So making a lot of money, getting that job that you always wanted, and, being in a position of authority as well. So you've got June coming up with self-discipline, child wounded, the Chariot, and the Hermit. So it looks like, you are having to exert a lot of self-control, self-discipline. Maybe you're falling off the wagon as far as the diet goes. Okay, so just stick with it. Make sure that you are practicing self-discipline, especially if it's having positive effects on your health and your life. Don't give up. Make sure that you are pursuing that change of lifestyle that you have been following. You've got the child wounded over here, so awakens compassion and desires to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. So you are dealing with, maybe you are trying to sort out past issues that you had. Maybe you are dealing with your own children, issues with them, but you are trying to forgive the past and move on, and you are being very supportive, maybe supportive of people around you. It could be even supportive of your children, but you're definitely reaching this point of understanding and forgiveness during this month. Now, you've got the Hermit card over here, so spending a lot of time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. So you are spending a lot of time by yourself. There should have been the Chariot and then the Hermit. The Chariot is also talking a lot about the Chariot card is ruled by Cancer. It is your card. You might be spending a lot of time focused on your life and your family, really, because Cancer is the sign that rules the family, the home, the mother. There might be some issues within your family arena as well. There could be some difficulties. You could be moving home. You could be buying a new house as well with this Cancer. You've got the Crab over here right on the moon, and it's a full moon, so watch out for make sure that you're seeing things very clearly. Don't be over taken by your emotions, and there could be a focus on your mother, or if you're a mother, that focus is on your role as a mother as well. You could be buying a new car. And like I said, you could be moving home as well, buying a new home and moving home. With the Hermit card, it's a lot of focus on trying to find the truth, going for self-discovery. But it's also a card that is ruled by Virgo, and that is a tendency to be, worried about your health, and also maybe being a little bit more anxious than normal, and focusing on your work a lot, because Virgo is the sign that rules work. So you are, a lot of effort going into the work, into your health, and spending a lot of time by yourself as well, focusing on your goals. It could also be a time when you're learning something new and doing a lot of studying as well. So there could be a home move, buying a new home, or there could be issues within the family as well with this Chariot card. So, a lot of time it seems to be spent, you're focusing on issues, dealing with issues within the family life, but also focusing a lot on your work as well.